like I was. Everybody went to town on Saturday, except me. And I went to the timber. I went down by myself, roamed up and down that 15 by 5 miles of timber.
Yeah.
I knew every inch of it. I was never lost or nothing. I swum the slough when it should have drowned me. Granddad, I was Granddad's favorite. And I'd go down on weekends. I'd go down and spend all night with him, you know.
Camping.
And camping. And he never had a full tent. He just had a lean-to. And
oh, memory.
then when spring come, he was off and gone. And Dad had no relationship with Granddad. I mean, Granddad sometimes would stay at the house for a few days. And like I say, I never ever heard of him spending the night at Lucy's.
He must have, or 30 minutes anyway.
But he just ignored the families. Cecil was more of took care of the family.
And I've never found
2 rooms.
I found the.
And the center was an auditorium with a stage with a roll-up
I found
curtain.
the church the last few years.
Yeah, well, it's still there.
But
sure.
I never saw anything else.
Or it was the last time I went through there, but that's been quite a few years. But see, I failed in Bartlett on the 7th grade, and the Bureau just sent me right back to the farm. And so I had to go through the 7th grade again at Friendship. And of course, I didn't have to open a book. I knew everything. I failed 1 subject out of 7 on the 7th grade.
Oh yeah.
And that put me back. So years later, I went, and that school had began to fall in. But the stage and everything was just like it had been, was all still one piece. But the 2 rooms on the side were totally destroyed. And I imagine that it's probably all gone now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as soon as we had went over 156 or 8 times, it went 153.03. That's the fastest we could ever go, because the engines were just wound up tight at that speed, and we had set gears. We couldn't change the gears. So, but as soon as we had proved that we could stay over 150, this big engineer wrote up an article saying that it wasn't friction, but it was a keying action between the tires, between the rubber and the asphalt.